What is going on, my good people? I'm just back here so we can experiment a little bit. Um, I got a bunch of different powders in from Did Spade. Um, a, a bunch more Super Shift flakes to try out. Um, on the Black Friday sale, of course. So Tiger Venom, that's my favorite. So, but anyway, I was sitting here for like 20 minutes trying to figure out which powder to use since I got so many of them. And I think I finally decided on something that looks different than what I've been using. Hopefully, I found something worth it. But so what I have here is 2 cups, actually a little over 2 cups of Bait Plastics 292. And I had some in this gallon container left over, and I just wanted to get out of that container so I could put some other plastic in it. So yeah, so I have over 2 cups of Bait Plastics 292 here, and what I ended up going with to see how it looks is this Urban Ivy Super Shift. So it looks kind of green with some purple in it, kind of darker. I was gonna go with Aloha, which is kind of like interference, but I think it's got an orange and a blue to it. But this is what I ended up with: Urban Ivy, and then I got this Ember Super Shift Flakes that I want to put in it. So I guess we're gonna start with this, and then I'm gonna start with an eighth. Hopefully, there's enough in there. Should be. These come in like 1 gram packages for these little guys. So if I can get this open, we'll put it in. It looks like a dark emerald green. So I'm down for that. All right, so there's a little bit more than the eighth in there. We got a little bit more than 2 cups in here. Oh, wow, that looks like a metallic green. Yeah, the only color I'm seeing so far is just green. So I guess that's a super shift of nothing. It's just a shifting of greens. I mean, you do pick up a little bit lighter greens in it. That is quite a green. Well, I like it though. It's pretty transparent still. You like see right through it. I'm not sure if I want to add something else to this. I was thinking maybe a couple drops of black, but I kind of like the fact that I could see the green and haven't had to add anything else to it. So I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and add some flake to it. This ember's here, and we're gonna start with a. You can see that color on there. So we got a quarter here, and we have 2 cups. So I'm gonna go a half or so, 2 of these to start. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna go 3. Look at that color. It does look like ivy. And now it's got the poison in it. Have to heat the shit back up. I'm making a mess tonight. Tell you what, though, I'm kind of digging that. Wow, that looks really good. So we ended up with the 1/8 of the Urban Ivy Super Shift. And then 3/4 of this. I think that looks pretty wild in there. I really like this flake. I might go back and add 1 more quarter to it just to make it a whole teaspoon, but I'm going to pick another flake to put in it. I was kind of thinking this tequila sunrise. It's better than a Bayou mix or the sunfish color. Maybe we go with sunfish. It's green. Because see in the flakes, it's really pink. So I don't need to add any like tequila sunrise color to it. And that looks pretty wild. I'm half tempted just to shoot it this way because I think it looks pretty rad on its own. But maybe a little something to break it up. I was thinking small black flake. Help put a little bit of a backing to it. We're going to go with the sunfish. We got 2 cups here, so I'm going to put 2/8 of this in there. So a 1/4 teaspoon of the golden grub sunfish. I was saying on another video, which I think is 35 thousandths size, so like a medium size flake. And that looks pretty damn wild. Oh yeah, looks like a party in there, a green party. I'm gonna shoot this in some molds now. Oh wow, that turned out really cool. So how easy of a recipe was that? You put 1/8 of the powder in there, 3/4 of a teaspoon of the super shift flake, and a 1/4 of some mixed flake, and there it is. I'm to where I'm happy. I think I'm really gonna like that. Now I just got to decide what to shoot first. So I have to clear some molds out. I definitely want to shoot this 3-inch tracer shad or whatever you want to call it. I don't know if it's called a tracer shad or whatnot. But I shot some leftover jelly apple red I had sitting around. So I got to clear this mold out. That's from a video I did a while ago. But I went back and put some extra large jumbo purple flake in it, which turned out amazing. And that looks so awesome. I really like that profile of that bait. Gonna kill it come springtime. Anyway, I guess what I'm gonna end up doing is shooting a bunch of molds, and then I'll come back for a demolding process. What's going on, good people? I guess we're back here to open up some of these molds. So I don't know which ones to start with first, but I got a bunch of them here. I guess I'm just gonna grab this one, which is from Angling AI, Phantom Grub. I don't know where you guys are at, but it's cold as shit where I'm at. I'm ready to move south, move to Carolinas or Florida or something. So that looks pretty cool. Now I was looking at it last night. I did take one of the tracer shads out, and I was like, you know what? I could add some green smoke color into this, and it would really make it pop, make it darker. I mean, it is pretty clear, as you can see, but it's still got that nice deep emerald green to it. And them super shift flakes are amazing in there. I think the sunfish flake did all right. It's not too bad. Must have ran out or something. Big old bubble in that one. Yeah. So I don't know how I'm pulling all these off because I got a bunch of baits to go through because I shot, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 molds here at least. Oh, maybe 8. So, all right. So, but I do want to get this one out of my way. I guess we'll open up one of my newer molds. Now, you guys have seen this before. This is a bait I use all the time. Minnow, drop shot minnow or whatever from Angling AI. So, but this is a 12 cavity, I believe. So now I don't have to shoot it so many times to get one of my favorite baits. You know what? Now that I'm looking at it, that almost looks like a Christmas tree with lights on it. Yeah, but you can see that just pretty much shot flawlessly. I like that. Be able to make 12 of my drop shot minis at once. Minis, whatever you want to call them. So we'll set these aside and move on to the next. Ugh. And I guess we'll get to another Angling AI mold. This is the tracer shad, 3-inch. I did pull one of these out of there last night. So the one on the end I pulled out. But I think it looks really good in this. I really like that. It's going to work really well in clear water, that's for sure. Looks pretty cool. Yeah. So grab this next Angling AI mold. This should be the MC worm, which I think stands for Motor City, I guess. I don't know. But not too sure of how it's going to look in 292 blend. But I guess we'll see. Ouch. That looks really good in the worm. Very translucent. You can almost see right through it, but you still have that green. It's pretty wild. Nice. Some stiff worms. Put that on upside down. Now we're going to get to the epic bait molds. Whoops. Shot the 3-inch prey bait. That one didn't fill all the way because I ran out. But wow, that looks really good in the swim bait. I like it. And then I shot it in the 3.5 drop shot leech. Oh wow, that looks really good. That's so cool. Still pretty transparent too. But man, they look pretty good. If I do say so myself, which I will 100 times during this video. All right, so we got two more to go. We got the flapping Drax. 4-inch flapping Drax. Man, this shit is tough. Jeez Louise. Ouch. It's an absolutely beautiful bait right there. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm definitely going to love that for flipping in the grass around lily pads and stuff. Man. I like that. See, on these, they have 2 of the ribs here aren't all the way across, so when you hook it, your hook can sit right on that and continue to be weedless, which is such a cool idea. Little thoughts. I mean, look at the super shift flakes and those tentacles, man. It's like sparkly. All right, so then we just have the sleigh bait, which is probably the one I was looking most forward to seeing in it, because the profile of that bait, I think, serves well to this kind of color. But I could be wrong. I very well could be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now that is what I was looking forward to. Man, that's gonna look so good on the back of a swim jig or a bladed jig. And then I hold it up to the light and I can still see pretty much right through it. Let me go grab something that I made that I think that this bait would fit on pretty well. So recently I got a couple more lead molds in and stuff, and I happened to get the open water swim jig mold from Do It Molds. and I casted a bunch of jigs. So, but this one's on the smaller end with a 3-aught, or I think it might be a 4-aught hook. So this is my green pumpkin looking swim jig. But I want to see how this sleigh bait fits down on this. Oh yeah, that's gonna kill him right there. That's like Crush City. Nice profile of like a bluegill. You kind of got the bluegillish colors on the side. It does match the skirt pretty well. So yeah, that's kind of my basis. When I saw the green, I'm like, you know, that green will go good with that open water swim jig mold that I got. Yes, of course, I could trim the skirt and then the brush guard, of course, but for the way that looks, I'm very pleased with that. So I made a bunch of these. This is just a couple of them, but this is all the swim jigs. So got them in 5/16, 3/8, all the way up to a 1/2 ounce. I just got to paint them all, put the weed guards in and the skirts on them. And of course the football jigs. Got a bunch of these guys made up, and still with the pins in it for the weed guard. Yeah, well, I guess there's something to do when it's this damn cold and I don't want to go outside and try to go fishing. But yeah, this is a nice size here. So, but anyway, I appreciate y'all coming and checking out what I'm doing either way. And I'm not going to do a little cell phone fly around because I haven't been getting the quality of the shots I want anyway. So I find myself complaining about them more after I look at them and almost cringing than to just leave it as this. So, but once again, I do appreciate you guys checking out what I'm doing. And I hope you all have a good rest of your week and stay cool, stay warm, and be safe. Peace.